So good morning. I am Charles Andrew T. Anover, and it's 8:41 a.m. Tuesday morning. So today we're gonna be doing one-way Anova test using SPSS. As we can see here, we already have our problem. So the title is testing whether there is a significant difference in the average weight loss among participants following different diet types. So here we're testing if there is a significant difference between using different diet types. So here is we have our null hypothesis. So our null hypothesis is there is no significant difference in the average weight loss among the participants following different diet types. So there is no significant difference in null. Then in the opposite, we have the alternative hypothesis is there is a significant difference in the average weight loss among the participants following different diet types. So there is a significant difference. Since we're differentiating differences with different diet types, we'll be using one-way Anova. And then we have our hypothetical data. We have three different diet types. We have the paleo diet, the vegan diet, and the low-carb diet. And every diet is we have our data. So we have 10 datas every diet. So overall, we have 30 datas all in. And for me, I'd rather transfer it to Excel first to make sure. And here we are, I already transferred it. All we have to do is save this file. We have to save this file, browse, then we have to name it first, data, diet types. Then after saving it, we'll proceed with our SPSS. Here we are, then all we have to do is collect that Excel file into and paste it here. We have to go to open data, then we have to input the name of the Excel file, data diet types here. And all we have to do is click open. Then we don't really have to change anything here. So we'll have just to click OK. And then here we are, we have our data here. As we can see, there is only 1 to 10 columns. And here in Excel is we have 1 to 11. But it's okay since nothing's really gonna change since our title is at the top. So the first thing we have to do is to make everything just in one column. So as we can see here, we have 3 different columns. All we have to do is put this data column into the below of the paleo diet and the low carb diet below the vegan diet. So all we have to do is select this second data of vegan diet, click cut, then paste it here under the paleo diet. We have to do the same thing to low carb diet, click cut, then paste it under the paleo diet. Then we have to remove this one since it's really unnecessary to have this one. We have to clear. And the second thing we have to do is to identify if this one, if the data is what type of diet. So here we have to go to our variable diet, our variable view, since here we really have to identify what value is paleo diet, what value is the vegan diet, and what value is the low carb diet. So all we have to do is to go to the variable view. Then here we have to change this name into diet types since we have to put it in generic name, diet types. Oh, sorry. No space. We have to put it diet underscore types. And then we have always to change the decimal into 0. Then we have to remove this label paleo diet. And then after that, we have to, under the diet types, we have to put our groups, since we'll have just to write the groups. Then here's the important thing. We have to change the decimal into 0 and the value. Here we are. So the value, we have 3 different groups. So all we have to do is put the number 1 group, the paleo diet. So we have to put number 1 since first group, then the label, the paleo diet. Paleo diet. Then we have to add the second group. We have the group 2, the vegan diet. Put it vegan diet on add. And the last group, the group 3, the low carb diet. Low carb diet. And then we have 3 groups. Because we have to identify that groups have 3 different diet types. Then we have to click OK. And then it's already done. Then we have to go back to our data view. And here we have to identify which group is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Since we all know that group 1 to 10 is the paleo diet, so we have to put number 1. 1, 1, 1, number 1. Wait, let's just fix this. 1. Here we could click this one since they could be group 1, but I rather have it by label to really identify it, paleo diet. And we all know that group number 11 to number 20 is group 2. Let's just put 2. Wait. 2. And then the last group, number 3. Number 3 is our low carb diet. Wait. Here we are. So as we can see here, our group 1, the paleo diet is from column 1 to 10. Then our group 2, the datas here are vegan diet from 11 to 20. Then the last group from 21 to 30 is our low carb diet. So after that, we have to analyze now. We have to test these datas. All we have to do is go to analyze. Compare means, since we're comparing its means of different groups, 3 different diet types, then we have to use one-way Anova. Then here we have to put the dependent list, the diet types, since it's dependent, and the groups in factors. We have to make sure that we put it in the right place so it would give us an accurate result. Then we have to click OK. And as we can see here, let's just wait. Here, as we can see here is we have a table of the test of the analyzation. As we can see here, we have the significant difference of 0.013, our F 5.096. Since we all know that 0.013 is less than 0.05, it means that we have a significant difference. It shows that we should understand that if it's less than our confidence level, the 0.05, it means there is a significant difference. So we would reject the null hypothesis. But also we could also compare 3 different diet types using the same Anova test. So we could go to compare means also go to one-way Anova. We just have to put it in the right place again. Then we have to click post hoc. So as we can see here, we have a lot of variants. So all we have to do is click the 2-key test here, the 2-key. As we can see here, we have the significance level of 0.05. Then we have to click continue and click OK. And here we are. Just scroll down. As we can see here, we have the multiple comparisons of 3 different groups. And here we have the paleo diet, the group 1, comparing to vegan diet and low carb diet. The paleo diet and vegan diet, it have a significant difference of 0.031. It means it is less than 0.05. It means there is a significant difference. With the paleo diet and the low carb diet, it has a significant difference of 0.023. That means So with the paleo diet and the low carb diet, it means it has a significant difference of 0.23. It means that it has a significant difference. With the other one also, we could see here that it is less than 0.05. So that means there is a significant difference between three different diet types. So that's all. So that's how we use one-way ANOVA. I hope you learned something. So thank you.